Good evening. Welcome to my midweek recap here for the S&P 500 and a look ahead for Thursday and Friday of what I'm looking at planning for the rest of the week. First of all, here on Monday, price action did open up and push above this fairly steep trend line as far as the sell-off from last week, and looked like it's going to carry through for some nice follow through off of this Friday move up off the 200 SMA. I got into some 16 March 282 calls up here at 53. At the end of the day, as it tested VWAP, I got in some more at 45, which put my average at 49. Held throughout the day, on Tuesday. Today, gap down, and the volatility got sucked right out of these options. Did not have a stop loss in place. Fortunately, the S&P 500 reclaimed VWAP and climbed up much higher. They're now priced at about 61, 62, 63, whatever, somewhere around there. So right now they are profitable, and I will be looking at starting to unload some of them probably around this area tomorrow when it does test this 271.70-ish area. If price action comes up here, just kind of chops around, it'll be a range to potentially look at adding into a position higher. Once it starts to claim the high of this candle right here, which was Thursday, I believe, looks like the level would be 272.30. That could potentially lead to a nice little push higher. Bears are going to be shorting versus that level. A move above would likely start triggering some stops. So on to my planning time frame here on the 30-minute basis. Just have these same lines drawn as I always use. The 8 EMA blue line corresponds with the daily 8 EMA right over here at 267.70-ish area, right about where VWAP is going to be on the open tomorrow. 50 and 21 period moving averages are both right here converging together just below 272. So for that reason, that's why I'm saying I'm looking at an area of consolidation right here before it makes a move. If it starts to chop around right here and fails, rolls over, I'll just take my profit off and look for another opportunity at support right here. So what I will do is I will go ahead and move this level over here for a support entry in most likely some 270 calls, probably about 3 or 4 weeks out versus a little bit below here. This is a nice little move up here, 2-day consolidation for a small little triangle on a daily basis anyways, inside candle and a break higher for another move up that did bring in some more participants. As you can see, the volume is still there, but being below the 50 SMA and 21 EMA right here, bulls are probably a little bit hesitant to be too aggressive because there's probably going to be some sellers right there. So ideally, could possibly gap up over this level and start to climb up, fill this gap that's still here, and maybe even push all the way back up here to around 280-ish area. We'll see what happens going forward, but this will be my trade plan for Thursday and Friday. Have a good evening. Good luck.